This is part 2 of Psalms chapter 50, the meaning. God judges people for treating him rightly. First, he speaks to the superficial religious people who bring the sacrifice but only to true emotions. They do not honor God with true praise and thankfulness. Second, he hits wickedness, hard-hearted people for their evil words and immoral lives. He asks for the superficial religious to generate thanksgiving and trust. He warns evil people to consider their deeds. Least he destroys them in his anger. This psalm begins as though God is ready to judge the evil people on earth. Surprisingly, we read that God's great fury is leveled against his own people, or at least those who claim to be his. God's judgment must first begin with his own people, the ones who cannot claim ignorance as an excuse for sin. God's different morale nation demands that penalty for the sin be death. However, in the old days of the Testament, people could offer an animal to God as a substitute as their own lives, symbolizing the faith in him and his mercy and forgiveness. But the people were offering sacrifice and forgetting their significance. The act of sacrifice showed that they wanted to agree to follow God wholeheartedly, but at the time their hearts were not in it. We may fall into the same pattern when we participate in religious activities. They take communion, attend church out of habit, or convenience rather than heartfelt love and obedience. God was righteous, not empty ritual. Gratitude gives true honor to God each day by thanking God by salvation and in all his blessings. His significance, the beauty of nature and his love, and his forgiveness. Gratitude opens the door to prayer and worship. It also changes the perspective on treasuring God and relationship, allowing you to see them more fully through the eyes of love and mercy. Some people give and recite God's law, but few are filled with deceit and evil. They claim to be his follower, but refuse to obey him. This is sin, and God sees it. We too are hypocrites when we not claim to who we be. God sees right through us when we publicly profess faith to a heart of sin to thus a private life to whole again. We must confess and turn from our sin. At times, God seems silent about evil happening around us, but his silence is not condemning sin. We know he's indifferent to it. Instead, he is withholding deserved punishment, giving time for people to repent. God has no pleasure in death of the wicked and wants them to turn from evil, but his silence is not forever. The time of punishment will surely come. That's what I mean at Hope Wonderful Day. Goodbye.